Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nat Kessler here with a new video tutorial, and today it is time for paper perk number 70. I can't believe we're already at 70. So you probably remember that we started a calendar journal. So I still owe you 2 months of printables. So this paper perk number 70 is going to be 2 months, March and April. Now my printer is horrible. Yours will not have all this horrible black smudges and things. Yours are completely clean, but I just need to buy a new printer. But anyway, so this is April. Let's start with March. So we have March here. I have printed it on one of my latest collection called Vintage Flowers, I think. I'll put a link in the description under the video. So I printed one of the papers as a background for the calendar journal page. And we have here, winter is holding back and spring is pulling forward. Something holds and something pulls inside of us too. So that's the quote for March. And we have all the days here. I've also printed on the other side. This is another page from the collection. This collection is so beautiful. I love it. And I'm going to show you what we're going to make. We're going to make the March page, and I know I still owe you the January and February pages tutorials, and they will be coming this Saturday. So this week is all about the journal calendar. So on Saturday, come back to my channel, and then we'll have the tutorials. It's going to be one tutorial for January and February. And today we're going to do March, but you also have April in the paper perk. This is just plain. I didn't print anything on it, and of course you can print whatever you want to create your April journal page, calendar journal. And the quote for April is, "You're only here for a short visit. Don't hurry, don't worry, and be sure to smell the flowers along the way." So this is March and April. And for today's tutorial, I've also printed a double-sided paper. Doesn't matter the direction. These are all papers from my paper collection, which I'm going to put a link in the description under the video. Okay, so I have cut the March page. Really pretty, and I'm going to take this page here, the other page that I have printed, and I'm going to cut it at the same width or height as this one. So let's measure. This is 7 inches. So I am going to first cut the margins, and then I'm going to cut it to size. I want the entire length, but I don't need the entire height. So let's just remove all the margins or the edges, the white ones that we don't need, and let's just cut it to 7 inches. Okay, so that is the same width. So what I want to make is a really simple envelope. So this is kind of a cheat, because instead of making a lot of pages, I'm simply going to make an envelope and have everything stuck inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it. Basically, I don't want it to be too wide. Has to be maximum the same width as the paper. So I guess this will be okay. I'm just eyeballing it. You can measure if you want. And then we're going to fold this way. You don't have to make this really tight. It's just make sure that it's not too wide. Nope. It's exactly right. Okay. So I want to ink all the edges. I inked all the edges. Now I inked the edges before I have glued the envelope because I wanted this part and all the other parts to be inked. And now I'm just going to add a little bit. I'm actually thinking, no, it will be fine. I was thinking maybe to have like a opening here, but we don't need it. So I'm going to have a little bit of glue on this side and a little bit of glue on this side, and that will be enough to glue our envelope. Now the good thing about it is that we made it large enough, so if we want, let's say, to add 4x6 photos, look to how much space we have in there. Even after we make the holes, there is enough space to even keep the 4x6 photos. I do want to round the corners. So let's just you can actually round these corners too, but I don't want to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to bring back February in order for me to holes need to be here. So I need to flip this, and then let's put February aside for a minute, and then this is going to go like this and the envelope here. So I'm just, see, the envelope is slightly smaller, but I'm going to align it with the left edge of the page and then make my holes. Well, actually I want to make the holes first on this one. Which is pretty easy since I have marked the place. Marking the place is pretty easy, and then you can set it to have like this piece here. If you move it forward, then it can always be in the right place. When you push this forward, it only goes until where you decide. But I just have my pencil mark, so I don't need that. So I'm going to do this and do this, and they match perfectly, as you can see. So now I have my cheat envelope, and I can put my I didn't even cut it yet, but in the meantime, it will be here waiting for me. Don't need the white parts and that ugly black ink smudge. Really need to get a new printer. So I'm going to get this one in here, and I'm going to get all my numbers, which I'm going to have to cut into 2 since it is. So now I have it here, and then I can come back and do the pages on another day or something like that, whenever I have time. Okay, so I really hope that you like this paper perk, and don't forget you have April too, so you have March and April. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.